to the studio. They're going to put the studio into your ear. We got
okay to speak to the studio?
Michael Richards, Jamie Carragher,
so
and of course
we're just lining Thomas up here. Played
Perfect.
It's 150th game for Bayern Munich. Only the third player ever in the Champions League history to do that. So you're in the company of Iker Casillas and Xavi. That's not bad company, is it?
It's not bad. It's not bad. You have to sleep well, eat well to reach this. In my age, normally you need a wheelchair.
So I'm going to give you this microphone and then prepare yourself for some really, really tough questions.
No problem. No problem.
Thomas, welcome. Do you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
Are you feeling like an old man?
No. Today I felt very good, but Jomeni is listening. The tactics for the next game. I felt quite.
Let me
bring him in. Bring him in. The two of yous. Get the two of them.
What's up?
He's coming later. No, I felt quite good, but in the end, I'm not satisfied with this draw. But that's Real Madrid. You know it. You saw it. You saw it twice against City. You saw it the last years. You see it in every game. So you have to be careful in every minute. Yeah, Tony, was is? Tony Kroos is laughing, but he knows it's always the same. So I'm not happy today, but it was okay.
Thomas, this is Terry. I wanted to ask you a question about your positioning on the field and where you were every time in between the fullback and the centre back to make sure that they were not going to jump, especially in the first half with Leroy Sané coming in and Musiala. You switched it in the second half because they played high and wide and Guerrero took the same position as you were doing on the other side. How do you feel playing in that position and doing that job?
I think it doesn't matter in which position you are. When you are an offensive player, you always have to be on the jump to be in between. The defenders always have to think and to decide. And maybe there is a second they decide wrong, and that's all about. So you always have to come to the edge. When Antonio Rüdiger is thinking, okay, maybe it's a little bit too wide to jump out, and then maybe I have space. And when he jumps out, maybe the space opens behind him. So 90 minutes, it's always the same game. When you are not able to, like you or Jamal or Leroy or these kind of guys, Vinicius, when you're not able to take the ball in your own half, dribble 10 guys and score a goal, then you have to get the guys of the other team moving. And when they move wrong, you have to be there.
That's my point, because on the penalty and on the first goal, you knew Leroy Sané was high and wide. You could have controlled that ball. You let it go because you knew you were going to give him time in a 1v1 situation, and him being on the other side, because in the first half he was on the left. And then in the second half also, I like the way you went behind the Real Madrid player to receive that ball for the second goal, on the penalty. Then you drove forward to release that ball this time to Musiala. So I just wanted to say, like I always said, how a great of a player you are and how you use your brain in any situation. So well done. Because the two goals were thanks to you.
For me, it seems simple, but I know what you mean. I always wondering sometimes when I see player, they don't do that easy stuff to make their life easier. But in the end, it worked well today in some kind of situations. But 2-2 is not that what I want.
Thomas, a few months ago you were very passionate in an interview, I think, after you lost at Bayer Leverkusen.
Yes, right.
I mean, what has changed since then to now to give you the belief you can get through to the Champions League final?
I think the games, the win over Arsenal gave us a little bit kind of self-confident, kind of not the team spirit when you go out and drink a beer together. It gave us maybe the belief and maybe this kind of, I said this Conny Leimer feeling when he's hunting Ødegaard like a dog and to yeah. Maybe you know the story. And this kind of winning feeling gave us a little bit more belief in ourselves, in our to be a little bit more aggressive and in the last couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, we are in a good mood. We're playing better. We're playing not perfect, but we're playing better. And Yeah, I wanted to say I'm happy that I understood your question. I was feared when you got to the microphone.
Thomas, just a quick one. How is Harry Kane settling in? How's his German coming along?
Now, his German is not that bad as you think. Maybe when you score 40 plus goals, you think maybe he does not have to learn it. But the numbers, he can deal with the numbers, and it's quite good. And we are happy with him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10!
That's great. That's great. So see you next week, guys.
See you. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you.
Auf Wiedersehen!